Day I'm hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy,
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, 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 hustling. Every
Oh, welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today we got ourselves a banger daily market news and analysis. What is up, everyone? How's everyone feeling out of 10? Sorry for the delay, y'all. Thank you for the lightning and the heart. Sorry for the delay, y'all. We had baseball. I have baseball tomorrow as well, and then there won't be any for the rest of the week. But tomorrow's game is at 6, so we should be good. What is up? How's everyone feeling out of 10? Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting the share so other people can spam the like button. We got a late one tonight. A late one, a quick one. We're going to go over the charts. What I think is going to happen over the Fed rate cuts. What I think we're in store for. A couple of your price predictions, all your guys' questions, and more. As long as Jerome wasn't the umpire, he may as well have been. Nice midnight crypto. He may as well have been. What is up? How do we sound on the Sonic account? Still kind of experimenting with the audio on that. Hopefully we sound A-okay. What up, Ski? What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Ski. Cheers, legend. And if you guys didn't know, if you weren't aware from last stream, we sound good. Fantastic. A new beard bet has just dropped. If you're unaware, I said, if Bitcoin, last live stream, I said, if Bitcoin does not reach 80K for at least one candle, for at least one data point by December 25th, 2024, I will get a full body wax and I will shave my beard. New beard bet has just dropped. All right? And I don't put it up lightly. I don't put it up for fun. You would wax your beard. I would. I'm not going to wax my beard. All right? So first of all, it's going to happen. I'm very confident that come January, I'm going to have a full beard. KV, thanks for the lightning. I don't know if I thanked you or not. What is up? What is up? Yo, what's up, fam? What's the vibes? All right, let's get into it. Let's get into the charts, the TA. What I think is about to go. It's about to go down. All right, so first off, we've talked about it ad nauseum. We have been ranging between 50K and 75K for 6 months now. The longer we range, the higher we go. I guess my light died. People are bored, but that is bullish. That's number one. Number two, we had a nice little pump the last couple days, followed by a little pullback. I actually like this. I would actually be a little bit more concerned if we were just off to Valhalla into the Fed meeting. That would actually concern me a little bit. So a healthy breakout back test in the micro, not really a macro breakout, but this was a big candle, and then back testing all of that, I think is completely normal and completely healthy. Obviously, we're still within the same range that we've been for forever. You going camping anytime soon? I am. In October, I'm going camping. And if you guys don't know, last time I went camping was right here. Last time I went camping was right here. Right in here. This was the last time I went camping. I actually don't. I think it was in October. I think it was like literally right here. Literally these candles. And I tweeted and I posted, don't be surprised if we break out by the time I come back. So in October, I'm going to be going camping again. Taking the kiddos camping. And again, don't be surprised if by the time I come back, we break out. What do you think about XRP right now? I think XRP is a good value. XRP is a good value, but like at the end of the day, Bitcoin is the ocean. Bitcoin is the sun, right? Rising tides floats all ships. This idea that XRP is going to trade separate of Bitcoin, it will not. It will not. Everything is waiting for Bitcoin. People are like, why do you spend so much damn time going over the charts of Bitcoin? That's because Bitcoin is the entire sun of the market. So what is XRP waiting for? To break out, to get between $5 and $14 like I predict this bull run? It's waiting for Bitcoin to break out. Just like everything. Just like everything. Okay? Lottie-dottie, everybody. Rising tides floats all ships. So that's what we're waiting for. I think that it is a good value, and I think it will perform very well. But almost nothing will perform outside of the solar system, which is the sun, which is Bitcoin. When is hunting season in Texas? I'm not sure. I don't live in Texas. ICP 100? ICP 100. Can you move that trip to late September? It's early October. It's early October. I think it's the... I have to look. I think it's the 14th, though. All right, so back to Bitcoin. I like that we have had a pullback before the meeting. I like that we've had a pullback before the meeting. That is healthy. That is good. That is normal. Okay? Second thing I'll say. Today, I believe is the full moon. It looks pretty full to me. It might be tomorrow, actually. And not only is it the full moon, but it's the harvest moon in the next couple of days. So we're entering into that window while the Fed is going to cut rates. So if we're going to get any volatile pullbacks, I think the last opportunity, potentially, of life-changing opportunity money is going to be in the next week or so. Tomorrow. Okay, there you go. Sup. Is going to be tomorrow. Hello, lads. What is up? So maybe a little bit of pullback, sideways and boring and down for the next few days. But I expect a stern reversal. A stern and sharp reversal by the time we get into October. So this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the moments. We are rounding third base. My kids just had a baseball game. All right? Right now, we're rounding third base, headed to home. Getting ready for the game that we have all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Last year. Who was following last year? Last year when I went camping. Right before I took my kids camping, I said, same time, literally the same time. I tweeted out, don't be surprised if we break out by the time I come back. And we literally broke out while I was camping. I will be camping in the next couple of weeks. What state you live in? I live in Tennessee. Do you like XRP and bricks? Those are not the same. I like XRP. I don't invest in any brick stuff. No, that's not my forte. DCA now. What are your thoughts on Bitcoin Cash? I don't own any Bitcoin Cash, but I actually don't mind the charts on Bitcoin Cash. Actually, Bitcoin Cash's charts look pretty damn good. Let's look at the market cap on that. I mean, it's a dinosaur of sorts, but it does have the setup that I'm looking for. That's why we called savages. We buy when others don't sell and when others buy. That's right. You already know the vibes. Quite confident Bitcoin has topped already. Easy money is over. Most alts will never recover. Couldn't disagree more. Could not disagree more. In fact, if you're unaware, new beard bet has just dropped. I've done this many times, and I bat 1,000 thus far. Does that mean I'll bat 1,000 forever? No, it doesn't. But right now, anytime I put up my beard, it's been correct. Let's recap real quick before I tell you what the beard bet is. At December 2022, I said, if Bitcoin went lower than 15,500, I would shave my face. My beard is very long. We never went a second lower. When Silicon Valley Bank went to zero, I said if we went lower than 20K, I would shave my beard and my head. When the war in Israel kicked off, I said I would shave my beard and my head if we went lower and if we didn't reach 48K by the end of the year. We reached 48K. I actually think the bet was 38K. But I was calling for 48K, but I bet 38K. And now, again, it's time. If Bitcoin does not reach $80,000 by December 25th, 2024, I will shave my face and I will get a full body wax. That's how confident I am. I don't put that up lightly. I don't put it up for fun. And I'm, in fact, quite fond of my beard. The taint first. It's going to 5K. I hope so. Hope so. I will sell my car. I will sell my truck. I will sell every bit of silver, every bit of gold that I own. I will sell my rental property if that is the case, and I will buy more. He says, I'm rooting for $79,999.99 on his mama, on his hood. I don't put my beard up unless I should. Start branding the beard with beards within. I know, right? I need to get my own beard oil, right? Is that the meta? Thanks for the follow, guys. Hey, Ski, let's go. Sonic, what's up, Carl, dude? Caesar, thanks for the lightning, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Appreciate you, bro. Sell the old lady. Everything, bro. There's almost no chance that happens, though. It's simple mathematics. Okay? I need you guys to think about this, okay? So let's dive into that. Because people just throw numbers out there like that, but let's think about what that would actually take, okay? All right, so let's dive into it's going to 5K, right? I'm assuming my man is trolling, but let's just logically think about that. Let's just logically think about that. All right, so what is price? Price equals supply plus demand. That is it. That is all that it will ever equal. Price equals supply plus demand. That's it. Forever. Okay? So, what did it take? What did it take for Bitcoin to get to 15,500? The second biggest crypto exchange in the world went to zero. Plus about 7 other exchanges went to zero. That is what the demand was for us to get to 15,500. But the supply is half that of what it was then. The inflation in 2022, when we went to 15,500, was 1.6%. Today, the inflation on Bitcoin is 0.8%. Half of that of when FTX went to zero, of when Voyager went to zero, of Three Arrows Capital went to zero, and all these others. Not only that, but now BlackRock, the biggest company in the world, now has 401ks, ETFs. There's major institutional companies that now have ETFs, aka you can now put Bitcoin on your 401k. So the supply is half, the demand is at least double, but we're going to 5k. That's not, the math ain't mathin'. The math is not mathin'. What's the next move for Solnic? Minimum 25 million. Just like the rest of the market that is sideways and boring, so is Solnic. Until we're not. Irish Dano, thank you for the let him cook, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
How many more legs up for Solnic? I mean, we could have... The next one puts us at about 25 million. The one after that puts us at about 100 million. That's my conservative target, is $100 million market cap, aka 10 cents. That'd be about 2 extra legs. 3 legs puts us near 1 billion. 4 or 5, you could be conservative and say 5 puts us at 589. Megan, thank you for the I see you, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Make sure I didn't miss nobody on the Solnic account. Thanks for the follows, guys. Show about too many big companies own Bitcoin now. Too many big companies own Bitcoin, and also too many creators are bearish. All of a sudden. Out of nowhere. Bearish, bearish, bearish. But the recession. But the rate cuts, bro. My wife's boyfriend said that means... Yo, Ski. What's up, fam? Track predictions. On the hood. When the price targets say 500k Bitcoin, I'm out. That's valid. That's definitely a valid. That's definitely valid. When that becomes the norm of sentiment, it's probably a good idea. Also, like, let's just look at where we're at, too. Like, where are we on the fear and greed? In order, like, just simple mathematics, just the very most basic, right? In order for us to top out and be done, as they claim, this needs to be in greed. There has been 0 times when Bitcoin has topped out, or any asset for that matter, the stock market, the S&P, any asset, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, an asset, 20 cents, for VeChain as high as 69 cents. I received a token in my wallet today. Should I cash it in? Megan, if you can sell it, it's okay. If it tells you to redeem, do not redeem. All right. Any, meeny, miny, mo, any asset. Here's the deal. At no point are you topping out on any asset without being in greed. You do not top out in fear. That's not how the market works. That would mean that the apex predator is not winning the game. The apex predator always wins the game. Always. Do not redeem. Oh my God. Do not redeem. Who told you to redeem? No. October will be epic. All right, let's go back to Bitcoin Cash. What up, Ski and all? Let's go. Way. No way. Oh my God. Do not redeem. Greed, greed, greed. Yeah, like we're not going to top out in fear. That doesn't exist on anything. Show me any chart, any asset where the top has been in fear. Please. Told you dump wasn't over? What are you talking about, fam? We have been in the same range for 6 months. 6 months. So you're telling me, like, when we went to 55K and then when we went to 60 and now we're back at 58, the dump isn't over? So we've been at the same range for 6 months in fear for literally over 6 months now. No, this is not a dump. This is a range. Listen, I got news for you. What is the what's the pullback here? A 4% pullback, if you want to call that a dump, after what was this dip right here that we went from? A 4% pullback after we went on a 9% to the upside. If you want to call that a dump, be my guest. Be my guest. What about lower highs and lower lows? It's like that until it's not. It's also a macro. Listen, at the very bottom of the tiers, I've made a little tier list of importance. Where is this at? Where did I put it? Here's the mountain of importance. This is like a tiers list. Ski's tiers of importance on what actually tells you where we are at and where we are going. At the very bottom is patterns. Not even on the mountain. This is just grass. It's in the grass. Is patterns. Which is what I would say lower highs, lower lows, and a bull flag. So these are both contradictory. The most important things are supply and demand, Wyckoff. For me, it's Wyckoff. And energy, aka volume, is how some would measure energy. Some would measure it with the moon. Some would measure it off of vibes. Some would measure it off of sentiment. But nothing changes sentiment quite like price. If we're not making new highs, it's dumping here. Hey, brother, you coming back to Houston? Also, ever hear of A8 thoughts? I never been in. Well, I've been to Houston before, but I don't live there. I've never lived there either. The spring bottom is now. Yeah, I agree. I don't think we're going below 49K. That was maximum fear. Okay, like here's the deal, guys. Here is the deal. Understand the game that is being played. The game is being played is you, if you're playing this game, are trading against the apex predators. Okay? And the apex predators, Jesus, are masters of manipulating your emotions. 0 times is the top at fear and the bottom at greed. 0. Out of 1 million, out of 1 zillion. 0 times is the bottom at fear. 0 times is the top at greed. Or excuse me. I said that backwards. 0 times is the top at fear and the bottom at greed. It does not happen. It will not happen. Because who is making things fearful? Who is making things greedy? The apex predators. Why do I like Wyckoff method so much? First of all, where are we right now? And where have we been? I'll show you where we've been. We've been in fear. We've been in maximum fear. The same level of fear that we were at when FTX went to 0. That's the level of fear that we're at right now. That's not what the top looks like. Secondly, why I like Wyckoff so much, so beautiful, because it understands the game that is being played. It has the end of the game in mind from the beginning. The conclusion of Mr. Legendary, the GOAT, Richard D. Wyckoff, who created the legendary Wyckoff method over 100 years ago and still works to this day. Why does it work to this day? Because it measures the human psychology of investing with the understanding that the apex predators are the ones who run the market. The conclusion that he had 100 years ago was centered around the realization that stock price trends were driven primarily by institutional and other large operators who manipulate stock prices in their favor. The game was rigged from the start, Jimbo. Do not play the game as it is presented to you. You will lose every single time. Get some money in your pocket and maybe you'll see how the big boys move. My average price of Bitcoin's 5K. I've been in Bitcoin since 2014. If you like Wyckoff so much, you should marry him. Who's better for crypto, Orange Man or Kamala? Bitcoin had its... listen, here's the deal. On paper, it's being presented to you that Orange Man is better. But I'm here to tell you, it does not matter. Because Bitcoin has succeeded with or without your political candidate. It is neither red nor is it blue. Bitcoin is orange. It does not matter. Price equals supply plus demand. That's it. That's all that it will ever equal. The supply is fixed. We know what the supply is. It's 21 million. The inflation right now is 0.8%, less than half of that of gold. That's what the supply is. The demand will slowly, surely, and exponentially be this. More and more people are waking up to the fact that this is a Ponzi scheme. Every 4 years, the national debt doubles. It is bipartisan. Both the red and the blue double the debt every 4 years. That effectively means the inflation gets doubled every 4 years. You can piss on me and tell me it's raining, but if the debt doubles every 4 years, that really means inflation doubles every 4 years. Meanwhile, the same time, Bitcoin's inflation gets cut in half every 4 years. KV, thank you for the W. The chili, the let 'em cook, the W. You savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
So what is the demand? We know what the supply is. The supply is 21 million. What's the demand? The demand is more and more people are waking up to this system is broken. In 2022, they told me, they told you, inflation was 8.3%. My food bill doubled. In 2019, I was eating steak every single week, feeding a family of 4 for $150 a week, eating like a king. Now it's $300 a week. No steak every week. Bro, just say you missed the bottom. Just say you missed the bottom. Did you buy in 2022? No. Did you sell? No. Here's what I was doing in 2022. Video evidence documented. I called the bottom on the day. Video evidence documented. I said I would shave my head if Bitcoin went lower than 15,500. December of 2022. Video evidence. I said I would shave my head if we went lower. March of 23. When SVF went to 0. I said I would shave my head if we went lower. When the war in Israel kicked off, I made videos. I tweeted. I said that this is what a local bottom feels like. Maximum fear. I said I would shave my head if we went lower. And I said if we didn't reach 38K by the end of the year, I would shave my head again. My hair is very long. My beard is very long. Ski doesn't even look at the news. Facts, like, you guys tell me about the news, like, half the time. Somebody told me, like, the other day, they're like, XRP just announced a trust. I'm like, word? That's crazy. I never got my Sonic from the music contest last week. Send me a DM, fam. I got you. Hey, Ski, 5:30 a.m. here. My man, you're dedicated. What's the sentiment in here? My man, I don't even know how to say his name, is cooked. Yeah, listen, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. Beans and rice. XRP $5 to $14. All right, so here's the deal. I'm not against I'm not against people voting, whatever. Here's the deal though. There is no savior. Okay? Nobody's coming to save you. Whoever your favorite person is, nobody's coming to save you. Understand it's a distraction. left wing, right wing of the same bird. Guess what they both do? They both print more money. To infinity and beyond. Be your own hero. Nobody's coming to save you. All right? Be your own hero. If you think that you can't succeed or you're not succeeding in life because this person is elected or that person, you've already lost. You're cooked. If Bitcoin hits 100K by Christmas, dye the beard white, it could happen though. When do you think the fourth cycle peaks? Okay, I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna answer your question to what I think you're asking, but I'm gonna give you the real answer first. The real answer is, or let me just start with what I think you're asking. You're asking me what I think the month is in the year. Okay? And a guesstimate is based off of history, a decade of history. The best performing months are April, October, and November. Based off of that, I would say October, November, April of 25. The real answer, though, the real answer is when Google Trends makes an all-time high on crypto. If you go to Google Trends, type in crypto, go to the past 5 years. When this makes a new all-time high, look how low we are. And y'all are telling me we're going lower? Come on, man. When this makes a new all-time high, or at least is somewhere up here, that's when the top is in. Let's look and see when the top was. Oh, I don't know. April of 21, November of 2021, aka the two double tops. When this goes on a parabolic run, that's when it's over with. When Coinbase is top 10 in the App Store, that's when it's over with. When Bitcoin is above $200,000, that's when it's over with. When your grandmother or your Uncle Jimmy tells you about this meme coin and you never knew that your Uncle Jimmy, your cousin Sally, you never knew that they bought any crypto. And now they're telling you about this coin, that's when it's over. That's the real answer. To me. And let's go back to the importance. Here is the tiers list of the most important. Here's what's the most important. Time is not a factor for me. Okay? Time is not real for crypto. Bitcoin will be here far longer than you or I. Okay? So my guesstimate is 2025, but here's the deal. If Bitcoin gets to $200,000 in 2024, 2025, or 2026, I am taking action. I don't care what time it is. If Coinbase is top 10 in the App Store, I don't care if it's 2024, 2025, or 2026. I am taking action. If my cousin Sally asks me about this meme coin, I don't care if it's 2024, 2025, 2026. I'm taking action. If Google Trends gets to a new all-time high, I don't care if it's 2024, 2025, 2026. I'm taking action. If the total market cap gets above $8 trillion, I don't care when it is. I'm taking action. Okay? when he says it's over isn't right. When my man Arna says we're going to the moon, I'm taking action. Everything's going to crash like the dot-com bubble. What are we measuring it in? What are we measuring it in? You mean this thing that is literally infinite? You think that everything is going to crash and go to zero, measured in what? Measured in what? The thing that doubles every 4 years? The thing that doubles every 4 years. That's what we're measuring things in. That's going to crash. Everything is going to go to zero. Now, if you want to talk about measured in gold, measured in Bitcoin, okay, we can have a conversation. I'll tell you when that is. That's 2029. Let him saute. That's 2029. Every 7 years, we have a major crash. We just had one in 2022. But if you're measuring it in the US dollar, which is infinite, it is not finite. You're waiting for everything to go to zero, measured in something that is infinite, that they're literally about to turn back on. The last everything bubble, guess what? It wasn't the dot-com bubble. It was 1929. Guess what our money was? It was real. Backed by gold. Guess what it's not? Real. Backed by gold. Preach. How high do you think Bitcoin will go by the end of 2024? Minimum 80K. If it does not go to 80K, I have to shave my beard and get a full body wax. If Bitcoin does not reach 80K by December 2024, December 25th, 2024, I have to shave my beard and get a full body wax. How's the cinema classes going? It's going good. Going good. We're doing screenwriting. Let him saute. He says he can't come to the phone right now. Could have cashed out 500K in March, AMA. I was 2x richer March and April. What is a 2x to a 10x? What is a 2x to a 20x? The Black Swan. Oh my God. Here we go with this Black Swan event. This is what every bear does. When all of their TA is cooked, that's what they clamor for. Black Swans. When their TA is absolutely cooked, and when they promised you a month ago that it's going lower and we're making new lows, when their TA is absolutely positively cooked, when the fundamentals are cooked, this is what they clamor for. A black swan. Here's the deal. By definition, no one can predict a black swan. It is not predictable. That's what makes it a black swan. An event that no one could have predicted. When bears' TA is cooked, when their fundamentals are cooked, this is what they clamor for. Black swans. If the word black swan gets uttered, it's not happening. Let me show you when black swans happen. They don't happen when we're in maximum fear. That's not when black swans happen. Someone screen record Ski. If we don't hit 80K, he's shaving. I already made a video. Thanks for the lightning and the vote and the lightning, you savages.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
I'm now following. Thanks for the follow, fam. Appreciate you. What are your thoughts about Bitcoin this week? Bullish or bearish? I honestly, listen, this is a cop-out answer, but it's the truth. This week, it's going to be very volatile, and we're going to get bullish and bearish. It's going to trick as many people as it can. Ultimately, I think it's going to be much ado about nothing. We're going to have some violet wicks to the downside that are going to be scary. We're going to have some high five wicks to the upside. I do not recommend you trade this week. It's going to be very volatile. Very, very volatile. Okay? Me personally, I'm continuing to DCA, and I will be looking for opportunities on the violent, scary wicks to the downside. I will be looking for opportunities to accumulate more of that. Following. Thanks for the follow. I'm telling you right now. We need to prepare. The Black Swan is coming. Yeah. Winter is coming. It's like the Game of Thrones, right? Game of Thrones. They told us winter was coming for 7 seasons, bro. For 7 seasons. They said winter is coming. This is what the Bears are. For 7 seasons. For 7 long years. Black Swan is coming, bro. And then eventually they're going to be right. Just like our favorite bear, Michael Burry. If you don't know who Michael Burry is, it's the famous guy who timed the market. Michael Burry, our favorite bear, the famous guy who timed the market and shorted the housing crisis in 2008, but not actually. What he actually did was he shorted in 2006 and proceeded to be absolutely, positively wrecked for 2.5 years before he was actually correct. If he was not managing billions of dollars, he would have been liquidated. If it was you or me who shorted in 2006, we would have been absolutely, positively liquidated and wrecked. But because he had billions of dollars that he was managing, he was not liquidated, but he was wrecked for 2.5 years. And he's the best bear that they got. Trade the wicks. That's the dirty part of the history that they don't tell you. Like Michael Burry. He's the GOAT. He's the best that we've ever seen. He timed the market. Like, no the hell he didn't. He was wrecked for 2.5 years. What is Pulse Chain? Pulse Chain is it's one of Richard Hart's creations. Do you think there will be an alt season in 2024? We could start to definitely see some flavors of that, for sure. Everything, I think, will rise with that. AVAX prediction about an 8X. Do you believe the future blue chip cryptos right now, Link, Sol, XRP? Yeah, I think all 3 of those are here. Not every blue chip is going to be here, but I think that there are a subcategory of blue chips that will be here. Do you think the volatility could continue till the elections? Yes, but I think it's going to shift, right? So, historically, especially during an election year, October and November are the best performing months. This is 10 years of data for Bitcoin. I don't anticipate it to be different. We were in an extended cycle, in my opinion. Get ready for a bumpy ride. What were we measuring it in, bro? What does price equal? Price equals supply plus demand. We know what the supply is. We know what the demand is. When 120K, 150, please. I think the bull market will end sometime March 2025. Yeah, that's possible. All right, guys, listen. He has Hex in his name. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this time. I know that I was late tonight. I had a baseball game. I have a baseball game. My kid's baseball is tomorrow as well, but it's at 6 and not 7:30 like it was today. So we're going to have, I'm going to say 8:30 tomorrow. And we'll do a longer live stream tomorrow. But there is no more games this week after tomorrow. So it'll be back to the regularly program, 8 p.m. Central, Monday through. We're going to take off probably, I might do Saturday. Definitely on the sports channel, we'll do Saturday. Yeah, that's going to be it for this time. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I will never message any of you first. If somebody messages you claiming to be your boy Ski, it is not me. It's some guy in Pakistan or India or Guatemala. It's not me, though. All right? I promise you. I love you all, but I'm not going to message you first. I'm not going to ask you for nothing. I have nothing to sell you. All right? Do you have a Discord? I do have a Discord. All my links are in the description. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, 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 hustling.